I was around 18 or 19 when this happened. At the time, my weekends were mostly reserved for sleepovers with two close friends, Liam and Rizwan. We were inseparable, always hanging out at one of our homes, but usually it was Rizwan's place that became our headquarters. It was the perfect setting, 3 floors, each separated with its own staircase and balcony, dim hallways, and a slight echo in the silence at night. His mother, sister, and their old German shepherd stayed on the 2nd floor. The 3rd floor was under construction and basically a ghost zone, and we took over the 1st floor. The ground floor was reserved for shop rentals and always kept locked from the inside after hours. Those were our early hookah days. No alcohol, no weed, just 3 horror-obsessed teenagers puffing flavored smoke and talking shit about how nothing scared us. Not ghosts, not the devil, not even death. We were born into the era of horror classics, The Grudge, Paranormal Activity, The Blair Witch Project, and we adored every unsettling frame. Even as kids we played hide and seek in the dark, in the streets, sometimes across entire neighborhoods, chasing shadows for fun. Fear was a joke. We loved horror so much we claimed to be immune to it. That night was typical at first. It was summer, hot, dusty, and the air outside had that burnt metallic smell cities get after midnight. We fired up the hookah at around a.m. in Rizwan's room. The lights were off in the corridor. The only light in our room came from a low green bulb, the kind that buzzes quietly and throws just enough glow to make your reflection look like it's not really yours. The vibe was perfect. That's when Liam suggested we try the Bloody Mary ritual. Not the campfire version. The real one. The authentic set of steps passed down like occult folklore. We agreed. The rules were simple but precise. Go into the bathroom. Lock the door. Turn on the tap just enough for a slow trickle. Place your hand on the mirror. Turn off the lights. Say Bloody Mary 3 times. Wait. Don't move. Don't flinch. Liam chickened out first. Rizwan laughed it off and blamed his asthma or some shit. So, as usual, I took the lead. Walked straight into the unlit hallway with nothing but the moonlight cutting through the side window like a knife. The bathroom mirror was foggy from the summer humidity. I turned on the tap, pressed my hand against the cold glass, flicked off the light switch, and set it. 3 times. Clearly, slowly, loud enough for the darkness to hear. Nothing happened. I walked out, smug as hell, and we all laughed about it while passing the hookah. But none of us could deny that the atmosphere in the house had shifted. The green light suddenly looked sicklier. The shadows in the corridor felt longer. We shook it off like it was all in our heads and decided to step out for a walk. The air outside felt better anyway. We lived in Kulkarni Nagar, Pune, a chaotic suburb that never truly slept. Even at night, cars rolled down the main road like clockwork. Uber drivers slept in their parked cabs. Street dogs roamed in packs. The usual. We walked down the main road, side by side, talking nonsense. I was closest to the street when it happened. A black sedan, one of those old Mitsubishis. A Lancer rushed past me with such violent speed that I swear I felt the heat off the metal. It missed my knees by a damn centimeter. I stumbled a bit, half in shock, half in rage. The car sped ahead about 50 meters before screeching to a stop. Its red taillights burned into the asphalt. I muttered something like, "What the hell is this psycho doing?" But then we saw the reverse lights come on. The driver threw the car into reverse and floored it. He came straight at us. Not slowly, not cautiously, like he was ready to mow us down if we didn't move. We bolted across the road. There was a parked Uber next to us with a guy passed out in the front seat. We ran right past it and into a side alley we knew well. The dogs in that street went wild, barking like hellhounds. The alley was narrow, with high walls and no way for a car to enter. Still, we looked back. The Lancer had stopped at the entrance of the alley. The headlights dimmed. The engine idled. No one stepped out. We couldn't see the driver. The windows were completely blacked out. The car just sat there. No honk. No movement. No door opening. It watched. We ran through the alley barefoot in our damn slippers, sweating, hearts pounding, not even bothering to speak until we reached Rizwan's gate. The dog upstairs was barking too. The house felt colder when we entered, even with all the windows shut. Was it a coincidence? Maybe. A would-be kidnapper who realized we weren't easy prey. Possibly. Just some crazy guy messing around for no reason? Could be. But we'd walked that road hundreds of times. We used to hang out on our bikes, smoke on the sidewalks, laugh at nothing until a.m. We never saw a car do that. Never felt fear like that. And ever since we did the Bloody Mary thing that night, Rizwan says his dog doesn't go near mirrors anymore. Liam never talked about the green light in the room again. And I swear I sometimes see that same black Lancer parked at the end of my street. Engine off. Headlights dead. Just watching.